Hello. Hello. Interweb. How's everybody's existence going? Where am I? I just tried to pick up my phone and I almost sent it flying across my bedroom. What am I doing? I'm doing quests. Oh, I need to do your quest, don't I? I need to do all of your quests. That's why I'm standing right in front of you. I really gave myself a solid hint when I finished playing last time. My little chocobo question mark? Oh my god, finally! I'm so happy, you guys. It's finally happening. We're doing it. Well, if it isn't private, ooh, private. If it isn't private Terra, I must say the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Lego! Hi, how's it going? Thank you. Duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few malms of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. It's going pretty good. Stupid. But that also makes sense. It's going pretty good. I just finally mentally waded through my depression and reached out to an artist about emotes today, and so hopefully those will be happening soon. I sent her 6 ideas, 3 of them being for the sub-tier specific ones that you guys get, and then the other 3 being for when we unlock. So one of them will be available right away, immediately, and then if we like get more subs and stuff like that, we'll unlock the other 2. So I will not have to like wait a month or longer in order to give you guys emotes for a little while, which is good. So hopefully I gave her a lot of information, so I'm not anticipating them happening immediately, but we're working on it. Hi, Shax. But yeah, so I finally made that happen. I think they'll be very cute. Her art style is very cute, which I like. And I'm very excited. We're super close to the 2nd emote. So get ready. Get ready, guys, get ready. And so I did that, and I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed. I am just balls deep in Assassin's Creed. Emotes, Shax. Yeah, I reached out to an artist that one of you guys actually suggested to me as well. I don't remember which one of you guys it was, because y'all were just throwing ideas at me, which I really appreciated. But I originally was going to reach out to the person who did Glad's emotes, and then I saw her art style and the girl that you guys recommended, and I was like, it's cute, and I like that it's cute, and especially when the pictures are very small, I'm just like, oh, that is 100% my aesthetic. I need this in my life. Bowels deep in AC. Yeah, oh, ow. Did you guys see that? Because, oh man, my eye's gonna water for a solid minute. Now I just flicked myself in the eye. Yeah, balls deep in AC too. On the artist, yes. She was Peppermint Camp, I believe. And I can be certain in like 2 seconds. Yeah. Camila. Yeah, Peppermint Camp. Ugh. Got my eye. Ah. Kids, don't try that at home, okay? Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across. Okay, yeah, blah 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 blah. Banned for self-harm. Oh, how was your trip? How were your travels? Let's talk this. I am also in the process of trying to find a new hair salon because I want to dye my hair. There's so many things. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves her own. Why does this feel very like weirdly tilted all of a sudden? Oh, you went to Hawaii, right? Yeah, that is exhausting. I think the last time I went to Hawaii, the people I were the people I was traveling with had us doing a lot of like really intense stuff every single day. And I like to like do things when I'm traveling, but it was too much. And because it was like going and doing something, not just like going out and like walking around the town or whatever that we were staying in. It was like, we're gonna drive across the island to go surfing in this specific location and hike this thing and do this and fit everything in, and we have to go scuba diving this day and snorkeling this day and this day. And I was like, can we just have a day to like go into town and like walk around and like hang out by the pool if we want to? Because I'm tired. But that is really exciting. And scuba diving is very exhausting. I am sequence 6 or 7. I've done all the tombs. I've collected all the statues. I think I have 1 or 2 more areas to open up in Venice. Lego Mr. Worldwide. Lego out here secretly being Pitbull. But yeah, I don't know, like it doesn't tell you what your sync percentage is or how far you are through the game very easily like it does in the later games. So I have to guess like how far I am through the story. But I'm fairly decently through. Just have a couple more people to kill, and then we'll move on to Brotherhood. Or I will move on to Brotherhood in my free time. Because playing Unity really just made me realize how much Assassin's Creed was missing from my life. So I've spent the last like 4 days doing nothing but playing Assassin's Creed 2. And occasionally just yelling at baby boy SEO to just get his fucking ass into shape. Because the controls on that game are so finicky. 5 species of sharks. two of the 3 on these definitely eat people list. Well, on the bright side, sharks aren't as horrible as people make them out to be. They probably aren't gonna just attack you for no reason. Work is rip when you need money to travel, but you can never get time off work to travel. Yep. Absolutely flinging himself to his death. What a mad lad. So much madness. Anyways. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom. Deserves her own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. Thank you. I love you so much. Assassin's Creed is bae. Anyone who says that it isn't can 1v1 me now. Yeah. They must have been majestic, Lego. You saw a shark in Hawaii. Oh my god, what if though? What if though? All you need to obtain is a storm chocobo. Okay, exchanging how many seals, the quartermaster once you have blah 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 blah. I probably should have read that. It doesn't really matter. Do I need to go to Thanalan? Question mark. Did he do an anime hand swipe? The big questions. on. Emerald? These are just Maelstrom quests, but this is how I get a chocobo, so I want to do this. But this is the actual main story quest that I have to do, right? Did he do a land shark based anime hand swipe? I need to know. Correct. Okay, cool. Why do all the abilities look the same? Go fast or hit the target? Yeah, basically. Okay, so we are going to do this one first because it's probably nearby, question mark? It is. Nope. Can I not do it? Or do they just also have a quest that I'm not leveled to do? Hopefully that one. Yeah, I'm not, you have to get to level 50 or level 60 to do the Final Fantasy 15 event because I want those pants. Those pants are maxi. Oh, my eye hurts. Mistakes were made. Oh, I need to go to the lower decks. Okay. Hello. I think. Maybe not. You've been video game free for a week. Would anyone else like to share? Hi, my name's Indy. I have not been video game free for a week in the slightest. Okay. And I'm a sad boy. No, Emerald. Okay, you must present with Storm Chocobo issuance. This document can be obtained by exchanging company seals with Storm Quartermaster. Here's hoping. Wait, okay, so I don't have seals. Yeah, depression sucks. Big rip. It's a big rip. Okay, so I can't do that. I was gonna do it first, but how do you play this game? How does one play game? They gave me some seals. Okay. No, not backpack. Inventory. Oh, I need to sell those. Okay. I don't know where seals are kept. Huh. Storm. So I have to go back to where I came from, I assume. Yeah. I have two different fuzzy socks right near me, but they're not from the same set of socks, and that's really odd, because I don't know where the other one of each sock is. Anyways, no one cares. This is the way I'm going. Okay. Games. Playing them. I do it sometimes. Anybody else just like super hyped for the new expansion for this game? Because I am. I do it most of the time. I just also don't do it sometimes. Quartermaster. So I need a Chocobo issuance. No? The one about gun? Is it there and I just missed it? Where is it? I'm sorry. Is it? Ah ha ha ha. Unable to complete transaction, insufficient seals. Yeah, okay, so I can't get it. I don't have any seals. Ah! Do you look like you're very cute? Okay. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in your eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Mojo! Cool, Mostro. Do the thing, forehead checks, yeah. For sure. Also, Mostro, no worries, take your time. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolves' Den? It's a proven grounds of sorts, established by the Eorzean Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of La Noscea. La Noscea? La Noscea. The ferry at the Morabi dry docks in lower La Noscea will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Bergoya. It's a Final Fantasy game. Everybody has weird names. Leotalcine. Leotalcine? Loetalcine? I've let him know that you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. Mostro, I have some very, I got some really good cards in my 3 free, packs from the, I don't know if you get the emails, so lower Lanosk is where we're going, right? And then, yes, okay. I didn't attune to that? Big rip. Big sad. Okay, that's cool. I got some really good cards. Shocking, I know. So we need to go down. After writing assignments all day, the language they use in this game is actually bamboozling me too much. I haven't played yet as well. I really want to, but I haven't. But I also just wanted to... That's not what I meant to press. Wanted to play this game. The Play War Spark code. I got 4 Planeswalkers out of my first 2 decks. It wasn't Twitch Prime. It was the Play War Spark, because I get all of their emails and stuff like that. Because I signed up for beta a long time ago. Oh, I'll do that then, because I have Twitch Prime. I'm not using it right now. I really should use it, because I know how nice it is. I just haven't. I keep being like, I want to use it for someone who like doesn't have a lot of subs or a lot of followers, and then I never have time to like tune in to like that person's streams, and then I'm just like sitting in other streams being like, I don't know, I have this, why am I not using it? Like an idiot. Okay, we move fast. Having a lot of fun as well, brewing another Bolas deck like everyone else. Yeah, I immediately made a black-white deck. I got my cards and was like, I guess I'm making another black-white vampire zombie deck. But also, I'm not gonna make a Bolas deck until I've got more cards that I really like. Beth gives that Twitch Prime to Jess. You like some top tier memes from him. I watched him a little bit last night. Like, oh, big woof, man. Biggest woof. He's also like, he's never online when I'm awake, is the big problem. So I always just end up watching like Dodger or Shisha. Well, sir, I would like to thank you. Couldn't see. It's a very cool mount. Much appreciate. So maybe I'll just give my sub to the Duger or the Shisha. Can I go this way? I can! Dodger is a good choice. She's great. Any of them are good choices. Everyone deserves support. I feel sad that I have no gamer stories for show and tell today, but I actually slept for 5 hours straight yesterday, and it was kind of worth. Dude, it's okay. I have so many stories. I started playing Civ 5, and I started playing Assassin's Creed 2. So I've got all of the stories, so you're good. I've only pulled, like, Liliana. Oh, you got Liliana? I'm jealous. I really want Lil. She's my bae. I don't actually remember what her abilities are. I just want her for the sake of having her. But I got Bolas in my second pack. So I'm literally just like, I guess I can make that deck now, but I don't want to. Because I also want more Planeswalkers before I make that deck, since it's a Planeswalker-focused deck. What else did I get? I got Tybalt. I got Thorin. And Jang. Yeah, Lego, we never unpacked our magic cards when we moved. They're just still sitting in a box in our living room. Your Merfolk deck was so trolly. Of course it was. Okay. Orawan, the Adventurers Guild representative for local level quests, seeking an adventurer to make to undertake. I don't like level quests. It's a very large. I'll take a photo of it and post it to the Discord. Once we're done streaming, or Emerald can do that now if he wants to. The Civ game that went for 10 hours, it was all nuclear radiation and all resources go to building tanks. They've had 3 nuclear wars and player said it was worse than woof. Whoa, a foil promo Lil? That's insane. I didn't actually go to any of the pre-releases. You haven't played since 2010? Yeah, that's fair. I play versus AI on easy because I like the city building aspect of it and like I don't like the going to a war in competition. I just want to build a little settlement and a little country and be cool. Yeah, same Mostro. Civ Omni side, yeah. Here at the Moravi docks. I'm responsible for assigning the various tasks that come from the beleaguered locals. Oh no! Shax, why? Shax, no! The work is not necessarily simple or safe. Thus, I would first gauge the limits of your abilities by setting you a trial assignment. Take a moment to see task outline in the guild level. Megalocrabs, okay. Feed on fish they find in tidal pools or washed up ashore. There is a variety of crab, however, which prefers the flesh of a man over that of marine life. These terrible wavekin are called big claws and must be put down before they injure any more of Candlekeep Quay's residents. It's almost impossible, however, to distinguish a big claw from a normal megalocrab. That is, unless the core of a lightning elemental is used. When shocked, the shell of a big claw will turn bright red, making it an easy target. Big rip. Big rip. It is a funny meme though, Shax. But also Lego, yeah. Okay. Use the course on the crabs and you'll soon discover which creatures are big claws. You can obtain necessary course by defeating lightning. Why do I have to hurt them? Why? Okay, let's go attune to the crystal. Let's go attune to the crystal. Oh, Lego! Drag them! Pikachu can fight you. Either way, politics or history, that's a lot to get into this late at night, while you're also working on a paper. Or working on writing assignments. Yeah. Big yikes. Such yikes. Much yikes. The biggest yikes. talk to you? I do. Yes. Yes, please. Anyone got any advice on computational thinking skills and software development? No? Question mark? I'd rather not, thank you. I just wanna kill the one thing. I do not, Shax, I'm sorry. This is very intense music. Rip me. Wait, what? Okay. This ain't no place for the faint of heart, cause the faint of heart gonna fall apart. Also, cause when the train wreck comes, we're gonna leave them off. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Done. Hi. Hi, Bink. Yes, fairly new. Not like super new, but this is my only character, and she's only level 31. So yes. And it's been a minute since I played, because I haven't been playing in between streams like I meant to. And I played this like 2 weeks ago. So I'm remembering how to do things. But also hello and welcome. Tell that to my tutor, Shax. I'm so sorry. SSRE. Okay, so we don't need to do any of this stuff right now then, I don't believe. I think we can just go back. Where is my current home? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. Let me just make sure. Yay, Mostro! Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was just PvP. Thank you for confirming. I don't think I need to do anything else here. I'm just gonna go back because I don't want to do any of the PvP stuff. And I don't need to do the level quest stuff right now. Because I don't particularly care to do PvP right now. Or ever. In this game especially. People should use computational thinking skills in every area of life, but that is too much effort for some people apparently. Including me. Ugh. That's fair. That is a big much fair. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I have to do other quest stuff before it unlocks. It's the big issue. Because I'm not doing, because I'm not up to speed with the main quest stuff and all of that other stuff, so I have to do all of that stuff. But then the whole idea of using computational thinking in other areas come from the fact that we were using it in software development and programming. Yeah. Because I was slacking on my main quest stuff and just running around doing other stuff, and lo and behold, it's not what you're supposed to do. Also, Lego, thank you for welcoming. Thank you so much. I'm going to water that fern that's vaguely in the background. I haven't watered it since my mom was in town, and she watered it, and I think she would tell me it's probably about time to water that thing. I think I have to do all of the Maelstrom quests up to level 30 is really what it is. Break the components of a problem up and find solutions in smaller parts of the problem until you find the main solution. It can be a pattern recognition, decomposition, solving problems, pattern, generalization, or abstraction. Sounds like playing Minesweeper. No worries, dude. I appreciate the help. I don't mind it at all. You just didn't know where we were at, and that's totally fine. It's more of a human brain function that has now got... Yeah, that makes sense. I was being very generalistic and stupid sounding when I said Minesweeper. Waste of money and if I said that out loud, now I don't remember. Oh no, my brain. This is what happens when you wake up at 10 and then you eat breakfast at 2 when you meant to start streaming at 1. Your brain just slowly dissolves. It's been a weird day. We tried to go get breakfast and then we realized that it was Sunday. So we ended up going to Jamba. So I wanted eggs and I got a smoothie bowl. And the No Promos Rampage, Lake Bear and the Alien Room. Hi, Alpha. Oh, Alpha, thank you for the host. I probably have enough field now. Okay. Well, I can always do this later, or just abandon it. Yeah, it's a big appreciate. It's a big appreciate. I definitely, I don't mind it. Oh, yeah. More than enough feels. Cool. Material. Oh, yeah, because it's not, it was a level 20 quest, so you wouldn't have to do the level 30 thing. Duh. I'm doing pretty good. I'm suddenly a little tired, apparently, but other than that, doing schnazzy. Okay, let's clear out this side area. This can be not tracked for now, and so can this. And definitely, actually, let's track this, because this is main store quest. I don't know why I'm tired. Probably depression, TBH. We're gonna be real and honest, and honestly real. Probably that. But yeah, no, me and my roommate tried to go get food and it didn't work out very well. Because we realized it was like 1 o'clock on a Sunday. Turns out 1 o'clock on a Sunday. It's impossible to do anything. Oh, thanks, Mostro. Yeah, depression's rough. But we slogging through it. We here. Pattern generalization and abstraction ? I mean, if that's what you wanna do. Just creep towards them very slowly. Hi. You're not gonna. Hi. Want a bird issue, you say? Then I'll see you starting insurance. Hand over. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Drug dealing chocobo. Not really, just a normal chocobo. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Yay! It's going to have a Budsdy! It's so cute! Look at him! It's so cute! And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. He is a Budsdy! Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. You don't want me, like, rustling papers loudly near the microphone again? I think in honor of my Dune Hawk. I might name him something, if that is a thing that we can do. Hi, buddy. What do I name him, guys? Oh, Shax, I don't know. Do I have... There you go, Shax. Clarence! Oh, we're naming him Clarence. I know that that's not necessarily what you meant, but he's being named Clarence now. Get Clarence in the... There we go. Do we like Clarence or June? Well, it's a boy. They said his name, so I think we gotta go with Clarence. Big fast boy. I like Clarence. Big fast boy is good, Shax. Maybe we'll get another, like, a cute grill at some point. A cute little baby grill, and we'll name her June. Thick fast boy. Mojo, yes. Do we have... No. What about it? Alrighty. Okay. Nope. Only if it has big ears. If you have another boy chocobo, name it Alpha. Name them after all the boys! Name them after all the boys. Let's see. Ooh, learning these maps is rough when you don't do this all the time. Oh, they want to talk to me here. Shax, you're never fresh out of funnies. Yay! Complete. Put it there, whistle for your buddy. Okay. Gotta turn in that quest. Did it not? Did he not? What am I missing, guys? In my list of mounts. Choke on D's. Just some of the off the dome. Actions, okay, that's what I thought. Class. Oh, okay. Okay. That's why. Thank you. So now we need to go to Thanalan. So let's go up to the dock. Mount, it's under travel. Mount speed? No. Companion. Display information. Mount guide, inventory. There he is. Thank you. Cool. We did it, guys. We got there eventually. He's such a good boy. Cool. Thank you, Bink. And Emerald. Very helpful. Help. Now we can get on to actual questing. Yay! Okay. Now to the main story! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. you guys today. I'm trying to stay ahead of Hydration Bot. See? On top of Hydration Bot, guys. Doing it. Out here. Doing it. Also, thanks for looking out for me, Shax. If it wasn't for that meddling Shax. Nightbot, how's it going? Pog. Shax's ancient enemy, Nightbot. Here to remind you that I exist on other platforms as well. Not included the Discord link, which is down below. As are all of those other links. Don't make me do it to you. How come Nightbot can spam, but he tells me off for it? It hardly seems fair. It does. Shakespeare, did you see Jess's stream yesterday? For me, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Alpha! You don't need to give yourself a timeout. It's okay. We make lots of jokes here, but we try and keep them very, like, respectful or, like, consensual. That is all. So I learned me lesson. I learned me lesson. No, it's okay, man. But Jack, did you see someone wanted to like post a link in Jez's chat, and he was like, "You can do it, but Nightbot will get ya." I was just like, ah. He was like, "Yeah, man, go for it, but like Nightbot will get ya. It's good like that. He do that." And I was like, oh god, that feels so real. I wonder if Shax feels personally called out. Was that tech? Was it? Where? Tech, is you here? Tech? Is there a wild Tech? You best not be bullying my peeps on the internet. I will be talking to your mother about this. And then he was just like, you should probably just DM that to, oh, I can't run while I do it, apparently. Just DM it to a mod. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's, no worries, Alpha. Waiting for party as DPS yawns. Yeah, that's fair. It's a good question. I thought about it as well. I was like, wait a minute. I can just ride my chocobo now. I can move so much faster. Look how fast. It's such fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 fast. Gotta go fast. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces. We're just going for it, guys. We're just fucking going for it. Yes. Everything's coming up aces. I'm about to full counter music. Jack's just going for Nightbot. Just really dragging Nightbot. Yeah, eat shit. The whole new song BT dub. It was. I mean, it's a T-Swizz song. It's not gonna be as good as a normal Brendan Urie song. I listened to some of it because when I was working out yesterday, I listened to Panic and Fall Out Boy. And so I listened to some of it because it popped up on my Panic Shuffle, because in his Panic as a Discography playlist on Spotify, he added it. So I listened to it a little bit, and then I was like, this sounds like a Taylor Swift song. Next! Not that I don't like Taylor Swift, I just didn't want to listen to Taylor Swift in that moment. Welcome back. It seems you've wasted no time in putting your skills to work, because they all have weird, mildly posh English accents that also kind of sound like an American trying to do an English accent. How do I know? Well, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. Hey! Thanks for the follow! Jax, what is that a link to? Red Dead, okay. My pink tile? Thank you, computer, for reminding me to mute you. Yes. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Stump Club. A little pink towel. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Luna. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. I don't know why he sounds like a dude. What was our deal, Shax? I'm sorry. Oh, Glamour, I need that. I need that so bad. I'm sorry. Yes, welcome to the DM Indie Anime Handswipe Gang. The DM DJ Indie Anime Handswipe Gang. Also, I will have you know, Shax, that some of that stuff may be included in some of the emotes that I'm getting commissioned. Get hyped. And I'm God's man, spit it out, will ya? Wedge, at your service! I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Also, just casual Star Wars references. Pog. Pog, 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 pog. The most pog. All the pog. Magic-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, wow, reading, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts. So we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. I may have just spent almost 50k gil on Glamour for Red Mage because I just unlocked it. Oh no! Emerald! Ah! Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Yeah, I'm much hyped for Glamour because this is not an aesthetic I want to keep. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. Eorzea? Eorzea, right? Yeah. Please send help. I'm barely awake and I can't type properly anymore and I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Oh no, Shax, go to bed! Or are you working on homework that you have? Can you go to bed now and then wake up early? And finish your homework? Because I used to do that. I would like get to a point where I was too exhausted and then I would go to bed and set my alarm. One day I would be really tired at midnight, whereas normally I could stay up until 3 doing homework. So I'd go to bed at midnight and then set my alarm for 3 and do my homework at 3 o'clock in the morning. From 3 to 6. And then I would go start getting ready for school and stuff. I used to be a nerd, guys. And I count myself blessed to have given this chance to stand with you. To have been given this chance to stand with you. All and fight for the future of the realm. But I have work to do and I have to leave my house at 6 a.m. Then come home at 5 p.m. Oh man, Shax, that's big rough. That is much rough. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. I don't know, man, you sound a little monotone. Like you could use a little more happiness in your life. Just saying. Cool. You have another quest for me. Big shock. I am much surprised.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
Oh, her voice is higher pitch than I was giving her. Oh, and it's rough. That is rough. I'm so sorry.
We have a favor to ask of you.
But you have toast. Oh, well, you're a classic anime heroine now. Classic anime heroine.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder.
Okay.
Papalymo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task
It's
is to
Devrim? It is
survey the
Devrim, you're
behavior
right.
of the
It's why it sounds
Sylphs,
so familiar.
a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
I wonder if he wants some tea.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Dual monitor like a pro hacker, man. I just got word on Twitch loaded. Pro hacker. Microsoft Word and Twitch. Because if I load anything else, I will get distracted.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Okay.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know.
Okay.
It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Big rip.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
Okay.
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Maybe.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
Okay.
Ida and Papalymo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
He also sounds like his voice is very familiar. Is that also?
Indeed. You are willing?
Is that also Devrim? Oh, it's Taliesin. Oh, it is Taliesin. You're right. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I hear it now. Oh, God. Percival. It's just Percival.
To me.
Fuck. I should have known. Ugh.
Us, Ida, us!
Percival Frederickstein von Musiel Kowalski to roll to the third. You fucking little, hopefully very happy man with his beautiful wife and lovely children. You know? Okay. Is this the Emerald? This is the quest you were talking about, right? I do this and then I can be a Barty girl in a Barty world. This is a dumb joke that we made earlier today that I had to bring into stream. Anyways. Yerp! Yes! I am much excited now. Okay. Where are we going? Fuck it. We have so much money. Taliesin, Taliesin, Taliesin. You undying motherfucker. Yeah, she's a sweet baby girl. She's doing much better now. She has much sleep under my desk. It's very cute. Let me see. Let me post it to Discord. I'll finish it. Can you guys see? What's that? Oh, the glare. Oh, the glare. Ah! There it is. That's my cat right now. Just in case anybody wanted to know. That's what she looks like. At the moment. And also just whenever I stream, basically, that is what she looks like. You loaded Twitter, Shax, why? Why? Hold on. If you look at the top left, it should let you know if you have a class. The top left of the main, like, HUD, or the top left of, like, my quest stuff. Just ignore that. I'm tired. My tutor gets mad tomorrow. I'm just gonna beat him with a Mars bar until he begs me to stop. Main HUD, okay. Yada and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me your quest in the name of the you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Cool, guys. Thank you. I thought there's something like my feisty chocobo. Your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the 12's Wood home. How do we feel about chocolate? I'm a big thumbs up on chocolate. This could be unsub depending on your answer. Wow. Shax has some intense feelings on chocolate, apparently. No, I fucking love chocolate. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. Oh. It good, the end. That quest lets you have your chocobo fight at your side. Okay, yeah, chocolate's good. But have you ever had stable mental health for more than 5 minutes? Oh god, Mostro. Why are we being so real today, guys? What happened? Funnies, right? The world is so funny. Tronatter is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for the reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. It was a joke, but was it though, Mostro? But serious at the same time. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Beastmen! Should there be even a sliver of chance that the summoning of a primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. How can I have mental stability when I can't even walk in a straight line most days? Oh God! I feel that! Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Options abound. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. Interesting. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. He's very, forward-thinking. I'm digging this. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. We come in peace. A friendly palaver with the Sylph. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. Anyone else love stress when you're just a human thinking about what other human is thinking, then have a mental breakdown because you just blew your own mind? Nah, me neither. Oh God. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say. It won't be. I will guarantee you, chat, it will not be as straightforward as he says. Guarantee it. A Song of Bards and Bowmen! We don't need to teleport, we can just run it. Guys, we have it. We have this shit unlocked. That's the main story quest. Let's be a bard. I mean, save the world and shit, but also like instruments. Also, guys, I'm super hyped. I want to be a bunny girl so bad, and we are getting so close to my ability to be a bunny girl. What's it, Jack? $1,000 IQ mindfuck, question mark. The chat did, you mean? Or just life in general? Hello, Guildmaster. Wishes to speak to me about learning new skills. Big titty bunny girlfriend in virtual world. I'm down. Oh, both. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I feel both of those, TBH. Well met, Luna. Would that we had the time for banter, but we're all up in arms. Here, yet another Ixali dirigible has been spotted over the 12-foot, you see. Their reappearance calls to my mind the Battle of Griffin Crossing. While I say battle, most are agreed that massacre would be rather more apt. The Ixal dealt us a crushing defeat that day, right around this time of year. It was more than 2 decades past. A humiliating episode in our history, to be sure, but heavens forbid that we ever forget it. Failure is the finest, if not the kindest of teachers, and few things drive a woman better than its sting. But do that speak of cheerier matters mayhap. You've already heard, but a renowned archer has recently returned to the 12th Wood, and one they call the God's Bow. That's just a title, of course. His birth name is Jahantel? His birth name is Jahantel, and he was once one of the gods' quiver. The man was a legend even then, and there was no honor greater than being taken under his tutelage. I have not played Darksiders 2. How did you like it? But that's not all there is to him, mind you. Jahantel was also a skilled bard, one of the rare few capable of inspiring others to great feats through song. Upon learning that the God's Bow had returned, dozens of us flocked to him in hopes of training under a legend, yours truly included. Alas, the meetings haven't unfolded quite as we had hoped. Jahantel has refused to teach each and every suitor that has approached him thus far. Though it should be mentioned that the topics he is reluctant to instruct us in do not include poetry and song. He seems exceedingly keen to teach us all about them. Some few of us were tempted to take him up on the offer, save that we have a nation to defend. Far be it from my intent to belittle all those bards out there, but I like my chances rather better charging into battle with quiver than a harp. And here we are, hoping that transcendent mastery of the bow might be ours. Slapping things and slamming dodge is good. Oh, the loot system is fun. That's good. That's good. By the sparkle in your eyes, I'd wager you have an interest in that self-same poetry and song. Come now. There is no call for shyness, and there is more to life than battle. If you would present yourself as a pupil to Jahantel, I happen to know his whereabouts. Top tier class. Oh yeah, those Souls games, they will take your time. I'm given to understand that he has made his camp somewhere west of the quarry mill, in the South Shroud. Jahantel is an agreeable sort of fellow and would be willing enough to meet with you. Death amulet that charges it faster actually breaks the game. Truth be told, I'm still holding on hope. If you could find a way into Jahantel's confidence, mayhap he can yet be persuaded to train us. I wish you the best of luck, friend. Alrighty. It do, but in the best possible way. That's some good stuff. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a quick break to go to the bathroom and whatnot, And then, more barding. Just all of the barding. So, fucking hang on tight. We will be right back. the completionist in me is looking at all of these quests and going, I need to do everything. And then a much more legitimate version of me is going, no, I don't. That's what other characters and other classes and shit are for. Okay. The fuck out of here. Also, hello, welcome back. Yes, it is me. It is I. Cat girl. What am I doing? I have a pet now. Now we do the main story. Walk straight into that absolute bombshell. Mayhaps up here. Ah. Hello, friend. Ah, another guest. You are kind to pay me a visit, young one. Naught gives us elderly folk more pleasure than the company of the young. Add to that a steaming pot of tea and the beauty of the 12's wood, and we could want for little more. Check if it was my genuine pleasure. But the curl of your lip tells me that tea and serenity are not what you desire. You seek knowledge of archery, I take it, in which case I am afraid I must disappoint you. Luna, was it? Yes, I am Jahantel. The one they call the God's Bow. But that was in another life. I have long cast aside my bow, taking instead a harp to my breast. For years I have lived as a bard, going wherever the wind blows, exulting in the beauty of creation through song. Here we see a wild indie trying to understand, orienting, and not somehow finding the quest anyway. Orienteering. Here we see a wild indie not understanding how video games work. To be sure, I still have the eyes to recognize a promising archer when I see one, and you, young one, have promised. Keep your nose to the grindstone one day, and one day you may count yourself a virtuoso of the bow. Yet know that virtuosity is worthless without virtue. Virtuosity, there we go. The words of the ballad of the vainglorious fool tells us this much. Fablesparkle.exe. You truly wish to remain and learn poetry and verse. Well, I must admit to being rather taken aback. In uncertain days such as these, there are few indeed who would devote their time to song as opposed to more tangible endeavors. You intrigue me, young one. I find myself growing curious as to how the melodies of old might find expression through you. I do believe a certain friend of mine would be of the self-same opinion. That would be as good a place as any for us to begin. Why he look like a goon, though? He goon boy. Goon master. Master of the goon. Listen well, Luna. There is a Moogle named Puknopoki. His face so tiny compared to his body. You're not wrong, no. You're not wrong. What's going on? We good? We're good. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. Who can be found wandering an area situated east of here? I would have you present yourself to him. Puknopoki is possessed of a discerning eye for talent. If he sees potential in you, I should be well satisfied. But you indeed have the makings of a bard. Heed me, O puissant Balseek. Turn thee over the hourglass of time, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. His face so tiny, his body so big. Oh, this cute little death mouse. Look how cute the little death mouse is. Do you ever get stared at for wearing a hoodie and sunglasses when it's dummy hot out? No, I don't usually wear sweatshirts and stuff like that when it's super freaking warm out. Is we gonna have to fight our way through these dudes? Probably. It's so dark. It's so dark! Also, I live in SoCal and everybody wears like a hoodie and shit like that. Are these guys not gonna aggro to me? No, they do. Good to know. I live in hoodies and jogging bottoms. I get every person over the age of 20 thinking I'm about to mug them, but it actually makes me sad. It actually makes me sad. Oh man, I'm sorry. I feel that though. Like, I mostly wear sweatpants and like. That's about it. Like, when I'm home, I live in, like, sweatpants and t-shirts or sweatshirts and, like, shorts and stuff like that. And then every time I have to go out and I'm like, oh, I have to put, like, real human clothes on. You're only 5'6". Oh, dude, that sucks. And I can't even say that I get it. Like, I've crossed the road because of people before, 100%. But not very often. Doesn't help that muggins in knife crime is common, but when someone isn't wearing a suit, then they will mug you, question mark? That's fair. It's that weird, like, dude, just because I'm not dressed super nice doesn't mean I'm a bad person, and also just because I'm dressed super nice doesn't mean I'm a good person. Conundrum. think the only time I've actively, like, I don't think I've ever crossed the street to get away from somebody is if there's, like, where I used to live. People just be the real enemy, sheeple. I used to live, walking distance from a grocery store, and there was, a freeway overpass in between me and the grocery store, so I'd have to walk under the freeway in order to get to it. And for a while, it was like Tent City. And so when I would go on runs, I just totally flicked the mic there. Sorry, guys. When I would go on runs or when I would go walking to the grocery store, I would cross to the side that didn't have all the tents because they took up most of the sidewalk. I get away from drunk people and pets. See, my thing too is a lot of the time, as a girl, if there's somebody who seems sketchy and you cross to get away from them, they notice, and then that, like, tips them off. And, like, if they're a perfectly fine person, like you, who wouldn't do anything, you make them feel bad. And if they're not, then they know that you're uncomfortable, and then you can become a target. So, like, I had a guy that, like, was walking around me when I was walking to the grocery store, just like yelling at everybody that walked past him, and he was like walking behind me for a little while, yelling that he was like, just because you're a girl doesn't mean I wouldn't hit you, like I beat the fucking crap out of you, like he was so fucking crazy. And I just literally, like, I pulled my keys out of my bag and I was holding them so they came out in between my knuckles, and I was just like, in my head I was like, he comes up, you punch him, like punch up, like going through my head, all of these things, like kick him in the balls, hit him in the nose, disorient him, get him away from you enough that you can run, because there was security and I was outside of the grocery store, so if I could make it to the security and they could hear me, then they could, like, come. And then he ended up not doing anything. Like, I just walked, I walk fast naturally, so I, like, picked up my pace a little bit. Yeah, I do be like that sometimes. And it's just that weird, like, you have to be so aware of things. Like, I was leaving a friend's house once, and he lives in a he lives in a sketchy neighborhood. You did a Sherlock Holmes? I did a Sherlock Holmes. And I was leaving his house, and I was by myself, and I pulled my keys out of my bag before I left his apartment. And he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I like having my keys out before I get to my car. And it, like, hadn't even crossed his mind. As, like, a 6'4", like, fairly broad, fit white dude. It had never crossed his mind that, like, some people, like, have to think about, like, the order in which they do things. You don't want to stand in front of your car digging through your purse to look for your keys. Like, that's, no. Especially not in a sketchy neighborhood. It's just funny that, like, different life experience stuff. Anyways, that got really real for a second there. How could this have happened? It's just so embarrassing. Blunder for the ages. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? That's a rare talent, I'll allow. But you've caught me at a bit of a bad time. Now, be a good adventurer and show yourself out. Jahantel sent you. You should have said so sooner. You do know that Jahantel's no ordinary bard, yes? His songs can salve your heart and strengthen your resolve. They can banish your fears and fill you with hope, and that's not even scratching the surface. Why, to hear him perform is like bathing in sunbeams. I've asked, begged, and pleaded more times than I care to count for Jahantel to stay and sing in the forest. Only now has he deigned to set foot here again, but he's refusing to sing for us. That's a blatant breach of promise. Yeah? Dude, yes. Let's watch that, and then can we watch The Three Musketeers? Because we've been talking about AU D&D characters in the Assassin's Creed universe again, because I started playing Assassin's Creed, and one of my favorite ones that we made is the French, like, Musketeer era AU, and now I'm thinking about Musketeers. Yeah, I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6" nerd, and I know most of the people doing the dumb shit around here perfectly understand being cautious. Are you really scared of a small teenager with acne? Yeah, Shark, that's fair. It's like, seeing a teenager in, like, joggers and a sweatshirt would not freak me out. Because that's also, like, that's fashion. depending on the joggers and sweatshirt, that could be fashion. Like, leisure wear fashion is such a thing right now that that's not weird to me at all. Hi Pepper, how's it going? We're playing Final Fantasy XIV, which you can totally tell. I don't know why I needed to tell you. Which you can see on the stream. How's it going though? Fashion! But what's this? Why, you're being resonates with a chord similar to Jahantel's, perhaps even identical. Oh, everyone's saying hi. Love this. Most fashion. Not fashion. Dude, that's fair. That's me, for sure. That was me in middle school. I literally wore sweatpants and sweatshirts every day. And then when I hit high school, I was like, I need to try. So I wore jeans and tank tops, which is just like a nice version of sweatshirt and sweatpants. It's going good? That's good. That's good. I like to hear that. But also, if that's a lie and you're just saying that to, like, make me feel like your life is good, you don't have to do that. We're being real today, so don't worry about it. You heard 14 was not good? You heard that from someone who doesn't like MMOs. Because 14 is bomb. It's really scratching that MMO itch. Oh, that's right. You guys all have uniforms. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun in it. And I imagine it's probably improved a lot since release. I played I mean, every time I stream this game, somebody new watches and follows and like joins and like offers helpful advice. Bink was in earlier offering advice, and that was super helpful. I mean, they might still be here, but they were offering advice, which was super helpful and like super nice. And I've had so many people like offer advice and like insight on like different classes. Everybody's so willing to help, which was not my experience with WoW, and seems to continue to not be the experience with WoW. Which makes me sad, because that's what I grew up on. But if you don't like MMORPGs, you're not going to like this game, period, the end. Like, it is an MMORPG to the core. By the 12th, this means that things may yet turn out as planned. Why, you might even have it in your, have it in you to surpass the man, and that's saying a lot. Still here. Think it's still here, guys. I was questing alone and people just came up and said, hey, do this dungeon with us, we'll teach you. Oh, Lego, that's so sweet. Yeah, everyone is so nice. And I'm sure that there are like negative aspects to the community, because like there always are, but it seems like overwhelmingly the majority of people are super nice. I wore human clothes for some time, might be the reason. I just don't like them anymore. I used to wear jeans every day, then I just said, fuck it, and wore comfy things. Dude, being comfy is key. I'm like slowly working on trying to get comfy but cute clothes. Black Desert. No. Guys, I forgot to say ahead of Hydration Bot. Tell me about it, Pupper. I wanna know, will you show me? What are these games? Tell me everything! Gads, you're coming, had so excited me, my, predicament nigh escaped my mind. There's a charm that I had meant to give to Jahantel, you see, but it was stolen as I napped. I roused just in time to espy the thief and attempted to give chase. Alas, drowsiness robbed me of my balance and I was delayed by this tree. Oh, but he ran into the tree. It's $7 on, or $7, no, £7 on console. Is it on Steam? It is. Black Desert Online. Black Desert Online is a sandbox living world MMORPG experience. Fast-paced, action-packed combat, hunt monsters and huge bosses, fight with friends in a guild to siege nodes and conquer castles, train your life skills such as fishing, trading, crafting, cooking, and much more. The reviews are mixed. 59% of the 273 user reviews in the last 30 days are positive. It is $10. The base game is $10 on Steam right now. LOL Omega Snooze, truly. Do they have like screenshots? Oh, it's very aesthetic. Does it have a monthly subscription? Those are the big questions. Last I saw that overbold brigand, he, or possibly she, was scurrying towards Taker's rot. Now, I realize we've only just met, but would you mind recovering the charm and delivering it to Jahantel in my stead? Sure, buddy. No. Okay, cool. Good to know. Because if it's just $10. Oh, there it is. I don't particularly... Combat is a bit goofy in a bad way or in a good way? Because combat in general is always a bit goofy, I feel like. Requires actual brain power over button mashing. Oh. See if we can... I've been playing too much Assassin's Creed. I'm like, can I sneak around all of these people and not aggro them? No. The answer to that question may shock you. Answer may shock. Anyways, as I was saying, guys, I never actually told, like, any of my Assassin's Creed, two stories or anything like that, because I have been playing it, and I have been enjoying it. It's very much a fun game. I didn't think I would have so much fun with it. Tree, you are very in my way. don't know. It's very fun. The controls, how you feel about the feather stuff. We'll see. I'm not like like I said, I haven't beaten the game yet, and I think I've got like 35 or 40 feathers. Yeah, because my big issue with the game, one of my really big issues is that you can't brain, work, do the thing, be a good. You can't fast travel from sync points like you can in other games. So going back to collect all the feathers, it's one of those like you almost don't want to collect them at all because you're just gonna have to look up where they are to get all of them anyways. So like, your aggro area is so large. It is a really old game. Yeah. No. It's all of this obviously, like I am saying these things and like the game suffers from being old in a lot of ways. It's the graphics, other than the facial graphics, specifically on like Desmond and stuff like that, are really, really great. Like especially for how old the game is, the graphics are amazing. And the controls are really, like, they had to have been so amazing for that. There are horses in this one. You just can't take them into the cities. Bing, thanks for stopping by and thanks for following. I'll be back on Tuesday. Just so you know, probably a little bit earlier. I normally try and start between like noon and 2 my time, Pacific time, and I started a little later today. Just so you know. Have a good sleep. Kiko! Hi! How are you? Why am I yelling? I don't know. Let's heal ourselves really fast. Anyway, but yeah, great game. Loved it. I wish that I purchased with my Ubisoft Club points, like all of the extra stuff that you can get, and I wish that I had known the story in the crypt, and like the family crypt is super intense and super, like there's a lot of really shitty stuff that happens in it, and there should have been trigger warnings on that, and there weren't, and I really wish that there had been. Am I gonna die here? Because these guys keep spawning on top of me? Yes, probably. Yep. Love it. I am doing well. Thank you. I'm gonna check and see if I have another healing ability that I wasn't using there that would have been more helpful. Or if I just got really unlucky with those guys literally spawning on top of me. The story up to AC2? I know the basic story. I've watched a couple of videos. Emerald and I have watched a lot of videos on it together when I was first getting into Assassin's Creed. Because, I was sure of that. The Hawthorne Hut. Yikes, Bard OP. Oh! Not Bard yet, technically, so there's that. Okay, let's see, did I miss something that I should have? This is on such a cooldown though. That there, I guess I could have. Let's TP though. I know a lot of it. I don't know that I know the entire story. No, I think I just got unlucky with spawns. TBH. Big rip. I was trying to, but they run up to you and there's only so much you can do. They were also spawning on me. We covered a whole history of the series video. But yeah, I remember a good portion of it. But yeah, man. No triple backflip, no scope. No. It's a big rip, man. I really, really wish that I had my triple backflip scope life. Can we really not? Are we just gonna... Okay. Oh yes, the classic MMO. You really should be able to cross here, but you can't because reasons. We're gonna just run through these guys. Because Honey Badger don't give a fuck. I know a good portion of the family tree. And I'm discovering as I go, which is nice. You did it! Please, you must now deliver it to Jahantel. Tell him that Puknopoki thinks him a cunning rogue, but is excited nonetheless. So excited, in fact, that he cannot help but sing. Cute. Bye. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like it's fun, it's interesting. The story is really interesting to me and really sad in a lot of ways, but really cool. And just Ezio is such a sweet boy, you know? This is not the direction I'm supposed to be going. Bye, Trent. Oh, that is the BDD. Just saying, this Chocobo is a gangster. His real name is Clarence. Yes. 100%. Indubitably. Also, Kiko, how are you? How's your day going? How's life? How is your existence treating you? Oh look, we have the same clothes on. Just in different colors, basically. Welcome back, Luna. You have a charm and a message for me from Puknopoki, you say? Yeah. The out of anime stuff is my least favorite, and I'm very happy that they they move away from it, because once they reintroduce it later on with Layla, it gets kind of like the story gets more interesting to me. But I don't like Desmond. Unpopular opinion. I don't like Desmond. A cunning rogue am I? I suppose I must explain. Puknopoki and I go back a long way. When first I took up the harp, I made a promise to him then, one that I have yet to make good on. Puknopoki has long desired that I remain in the Twelveswood to sing for the rest of my days. Regrettably, I have been ill able to oblige him. Duty calls, you see. I had battlefields to stand upon and comrades to protect. Moreover, an event came to pass that rendered my being in the Twelveswood problematic. I thought that by taking eager souls such as you under my wing, my habit would suffice to appease Puknopoki. Of course, he saw straight through my little ruse. What the Moogles lack in grace, they amply make up for in wit. The creatures are great lovers of song. That you return with this charm is proof positive of his high regard for your potential as a bard and archer both. The charm is a crystal known as the soul of the bard. Puknopoki asks that you bring it to me, but he meant for you to have it. It is a gift from the Moogles bestowed upon those who they deem worthy of walking the path of the true bard. Layla better TBH. She is! Doesn't like Desmond. He boring. He's like the most obnoxious, like blank page, self-insert character, in my opinion. But also, like, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, he's not super interesting. You can hate Desmond when you finish AC2 and 3. Fair enough. I like what he ends up doing. I like his character development. I just don't like him. If that makes sense. He's boring. And I hate playing as him. The soul of the bard harbors memories. The soul of the barb harbors memories of the past. Verses and refrains sung by the bards of old. As you gain in worldly experience, more of these memories will find expression through your being, imbuing your song with the powers untold. Now, it may surprise you to hear that bowmen and bards are as next of kin by the same token. Mastery of song is dependent upon one's prowess as an archer. I'm saying nothing until you finish AC2. Fair. The sense in this will be lost upon you at first, but in time the realization will dawn that bow and harp are but stringed instruments played by the same hand. Go now, Luna, and let your body and soul drink deep of the melodies of old. That sounds so sexual. When next we meet, I hope to see you a fully fledged barb standing before me, one who exceeds even Puknopoki's wildest expectations. The next bard quest will be available from November reaching level 35. The quest to learn the action perform is now available from Gridania. This dude's poetic as fuck! Bard unlocked. Bard unlocked. I'm gonna have to get another action bar. You've obtained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Okay, Shax, get some sleep. My dude. That was me last night, watching Jazz. I was like, and I need to go to bed. And also playing Assassin's Creed 2. I was like, let me just get this one last thing point, and I'm not tired at all, but I should go to bed. 100%. I'll let you guys know when I finish AC2, probably later today. Or tomorrow. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each has its own crystal, which can be equipped via the armory chest. While using a job, you will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Job level and attribute bonuses coincide with those of the base class when a job level rises. So, too, does the level of the basic class, and vice versa. Cool. Okay. But what happened to my other action bar? Oh, it went away in favor of... That's what it was. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious me, oh my! I'm gonna have to rearrange everything. Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 100 additional effect. Increases critical hit rate of all party members within a radius of 20 yalms by 2%. 30-second effect is lost if party members move out of hearing distance. Grants critical damage. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm being so quiet. I just want to figure out what all of this stuff does. Okay. MP is usually not a problem for me. sell this stuff. I need to do shit, you guys. Okay. There's my song gauge. I'm a barb. Oh, right, all of these abilities. Because I never use sprint when I've got that, basically. What do you do? Gradually turns on TP. What is TP again? Second wind, can go down here. That's going to be our current setup. Physical attacks. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Okay, singing Mage's Ballad. Wow, will display the action corresponding song gauge indicating the effects. Time remaining. If the repertoire effect is triggered while Mage's Ballad is being sung, the recast time for Bloodletter and Reign of Death are reset. Night, Pop Bear. Get some sleep. Get some good snoozels. Sorry that the stream was so late, you guys. Repertoire is accumulated when the damage over time effect for Venomous Bite and Wind Bite deals critical damage when active. The status grants additional effect for the song. A straight shot effect duration is indicated below. Okay, I guess we'll see how those go. In action! At some point. To old Gridania! Lancer's Guild. Okay, the florist. I can sell to you, right? Yes, I can. I love that I just keep all of these crafting materials, even though I certainly don't need them. I should really go through it at some point. Or like take a class that uses more of these crafting materials. Because Lord knows, I ain't using them. So also, chat, as it turns out, I didn't have an ability that would have healed me more. I had potions that would have healed me more. That might have saved me there. But that's okay. We didn't really need them that much, did we? It wasn't the end of the world. I'm a murder in every game. I have so much garbage in my inventory. I always am that, like, I don't know this well enough to know what I should throw away and what I shouldn't, and then I just get overwhelmed. Like, when I played WoW, I used to have my mom go through my inventory for me. So my mom also played WoW, so she knew what was worth keeping. And hiring retainers, that's smart. The ferry docks at the base of the hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn hut without much trouble. The Hawthorn are our most welcoming folk who have shown us no small measure of goodwill. Still, a bit of curiosity goes a long way. I would encourage you to stop by Full Flower Comb and introduce yourself to Rosa before you travel on. Is there another quest in here? Or is that just 2 free ones? Good to know. Oh, this is the Lancers Guild. I don't want to become a Lancer. No. Okay, so I take the boat first. Cool. I will look into that. 1 Hondo P. Right now I would really love... Oh, God. To, Nope, that's not how you do that, apparently. Oh, obviously, this dude. I would like to get some new clothes. Sweet blue? Because it's not the lavender bed, so. Yes'm. Yes'm. Fate discovered nearby. Cool, I'm excited to be able to hire people. I'm really excited for character creation part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, I'm excited for all of the really, really sexy aesthetic here. Emerald, do you remember when it was late at night and you were playing something on my PS4 and I was playing Star Wars and we did the dumb accents and shit like that, because that's what's in my head right now. Ah, bless his heart, the force be with him. Ah, bless his heart, the force be with him. Just us saying that over and over and over again. It was bad. Ah, an adventurer. Thank the 12. You couldn't have come at a more opportune time. Please, you must help us. Why, it's our bees. The poor little dears are under attack by a murderous swarm of hornets. I do, like it was sometime next week. Next week? Last week. These beehives are our livelihood. You must save them. Hold on, guys. Bless his heart, the force be with him. I just want to make sure that things are working really fast. Sorry guys, business stuff. I just want to make sure, for emote's sake, that this is working. Okay. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay. Examine the beehive. Oh, I'm too far away. Let's just really be a bard, shall we? And then the other one is over here. Alrighty. Thank you, friend. Finally, our bees could make their honey in peace. I knew you were 12th sent the moment I laid eyes upon you. Huh? You travel to our hut, you say? You would speak with the serpent officer here. There is one who goes by Emelian. He is the sentry at Jocelyn's Spire. Spire. Ooh. There it goes, the accent's fading. Bless his heart, the force be with him. He is the sentry at Jocelyn's Spire. But makes regular excursions to our hut. He was quite enamored by our honey, and the tales of my husband, I can't do it anymore. Of my husband, Rolf. Though I found him to be tight-lipped around those he's unfamiliar with. Oh, you know. Oh, I know. What we might try? Why don't you take a jar of fresh honey to him? I reckon you'll find him more than talkative then. Cool. Thank you. And the accent just faded into nothingness. It's a big rip. Oh, my chocobo. I forgot about my chocobo. Travel. No, it should be general. Right. No. Here we go. We got there eventually, you guys. We got there eventually. I know how this game works, right? Can you tell? Whoa! We're gonna avoid that dude, for sure. For sure avoiding that dude, my dude. There's a thing somewhere in here that I haven't killed yet, and I need to find it. For my, bestiary thing. So I should find that at some point. That's what I'm saying. Hello. Hello. I am Emelian of the Twin Adder. Your face is unfamiliar to. You have a present for me, you say. Oh, this is the kind of dude that gets bribed so easily. A jar of Rose's honey and freshly harvested to boot. You certainly know how to make a first impression, friend. Ah, so you are the adventurer of whom the commander spoke. Do forgive me for being curt. My stomach was rumbling something fierce. My word, this honey like liquid gold. Forgive me. I have come to discuss not honey, but you've come to discuss not honey, but sylphs. For all their whimsy, they are a weary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You do well to speak with Rose's husband here, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the sylphs than I'll ever know. Kinky? Yeah, you're not wrong about that. You look like such a cute young boy, Rolf does. Like a sweet little boy. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. Buddy. He does not look like he could be her father. The sylphs? Yes, father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess with lisps, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Good to know. The quickest way to a clever woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Cool. They're like plant people? Question mark? The sylphs, the sylphs infiltrate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing moral faces on your mask. The next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. That's fair. I would dare say as well. Oh, of course, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your story as well. My stories has brought back the memories flooding back to me. Has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Cool. Oh, I'm level 32. I didn't even notice that happening. Big rip. I'd like to share further knowledge to assist you. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring them oh, drat. What was it again? And Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friends. Speak to Rosa at the calm. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own. Buddy, what have you seen that you don't remember anything anymore? What have you been through, friend? Friend. What have you been through, friend? Okay. I don't know what I'm singing, guys. I don't know. Also, I think we will maybe do this bit of quest and then call it. Just so you guys know. I have a chocobo. This is how not used to having a chocobo I am. A peace offering for the sylphs. I'd give you another jar of my... hold on. Ah, bless his heart, the farce be with him. I'd give you another jar of my honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with the milk route? I can't do it anymore. I was doing it so well that night, too. That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Yeah, I'm not getting that groove. Every time I start it, it just goes away. Oh, bless his heart, the farce be with him. Weird. I've not seen an archer around the calm in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to simulate stimulate it somehow? With some of the amber syrup, for example, you might be where are Okay, guys, I think I'm actually gonna call it here. I might keep doing this on my own, but I'm tired. So, fucking, yeah. I will be back on Tuesday. Sorry. I will be back on Tuesday with some Unity, some more of that shenaniganery, and then Thursday with some Destiny, and then Sunday with something else dumb and fun. Until then, if you need more of me desperately in your life, links to all of that shit is below. I post VODs on YouTube, nothing else, just VODs. Fucking, like, good night. Or, I don't know, man, whatever.